Hey out there and welcome. I'm Kate. I'm here today with Memphis, who decided to join us for our practice. And we have a 20-minute sun salutation flow for you. Nice and easy, nothing too challenging in this one, just enough to get you up and moving and hopefully hit most of what you need in a short amount of time. So grab a couple of blocks if you want them. I like to sit on a blanket for the beginning, so you can grab a blanket or a towel. Anything else you might need to feel as comfortable as possible. Find a quiet spot, roll out your mat, and I'll see you in a few. Okay, so we're gonna start seated. You can sit up on a blanket or a towel, cross-legged. You can sit on your heels, a blanket between your heels if you want to sit on your knees, whatever works for you. We're just going to take a few moments just to settle in. No matter where you were 2 seconds ago before you rolled out your mat, what was going on, we're just going to clear some space. 20 minutes for you and your breath and your practice. So get comfortable, slide those eyes closed, and breathe. And don't worry about doing anything specific with your breath. Don't stress, don't strain, just breathe. And become aware of your breath. We do it automatically all day, every day, and rarely do we pause to just check in. So let's do that now. Just feel your breath move through your body, noticing if there are any points of tension or places where your breath feels stuck. And maybe in your next breath you can smooth it out or soften. Maybe it takes a few breaths or our whole practice today. We're just going to go with it as it is. Take another breath in. And when you exhale, now you're going to slowly lower your chin to your chest. And give your head a gentle shake side to side. And inhale, roll your right ear up over your right shoulder. And give your head a little shake when you get there. Then roll down through center, chin to chest. And roll up to the other side till your left ear hovers over your shoulder, and then give it a little shake. And then from here, you're going to roll your chin back down to your chest. Inhale, lift your head, open your eyes. You're going to take your arms out to the sides, palms facing up. Inhale, sweep out and reach up. And when you exhale, come back out and down. 2 more of those. Inhale, come out and up. Exhale, back down, big circles. 1 more. Inhale, reach out and up. And exhale, come back and down. We're gonna go out and up 1 more time. So inhale, flip those palms, reach up. As you exhale, drop your left hand to the floor right outside your hip. Lengthen up a little more through those right fingertips. And when you exhale, you're gonna start to lean over to your left. You can walk your left hand out a bit. Inhale, come back up through the middle, reaching both arms. When you exhale, let your right hand drop to the mat and take a lean over to the right side as you root down through your left sitting bone. Feel your fingertips lengthen away from your waist. Yeah. And then inhale, come on back up, reach up. When you exhale, flip your palms outward, come back and down. All right, from here, we're gonna come into table. So if you wanna pad your knees with a blanket, you can, or you can slide it out of the way. And set up your table, and we're just gonna roll through a couple of rounds of cat and cow. Just start to work into the length of your spine. Maybe you can move into some tension if you're still feeling it. Start to make some space. And the idea here is to enjoy it, right? You've got these 20 minutes. So do what makes it enjoyable. 1 more round. Nice deep breath in. And round it out. When you get to that rounded spine, you're going to hold it for a couple of breaths as you press into the floor with your hands. Squeeze your upper arms in gently and feel that upper back press toward the ceiling. And with that press, start to rock your head a little bit side to side. That's it. And then come back to your neutral spine, finding your table. Take your right leg and kick it back behind you. Low belly is going to dig in toward your spine here. That's it. And then you're going to bend your right knee and just make some circles in that hip. Yep, mindful of what goes on that left side. Try not to dip too far out to the left. And then circle in the other direction. Yep. And then take that right leg, kick it straight back behind you. And when you exhale, you're going to step it up to the outside of your right hand, coming into lizard. You can walk your hands forward, sink your hips. Hug that right knee in toward your right shoulder. And as you let your hips drop down gently, you can start to feel your chest stretch forward. If you want blocks onto your hands, or you can pop up onto your fingertips to make you feel like you have more space for that expansion, then go for it. Take another breath here. Then you're going to plant your hands back down onto the floor, shift your hips back, kick your right leg straight back again, lifting it behind you. Inhale. This time when you exhale, knee to nose, hug it in. Inhale, take it back, and knee to nose. Last time, inhale. When you exhale, you're going to drag this knee in and then sneak it up between your thumbs for a nice low lunge. And again, you want to come high into your fingertips. Sink your hips down just as we did in our lizard pose. Try to lengthen through the front of your body. And then tuck your back toes, lift your back knee, push gently back through your left heel. Plant those hands, step back, downward facing dog. And then pedal it out, side to side. You got it. Inhale, rock forward into plank. And when you exhale, you can lower down, knees, chest, chin. If you want chaturanga, that works too. Baby cobra, inhale. And as you exhale, release your forehead down, press into your hands. Come on back up into your table. And take your left leg, same thing on this side, you're gonna kick the leg back. Feel your inner left thigh roll toward the ceiling, low belly tucked in as much as you can toward your spine. And then bend that left knee, and we're gonna do some circles in this hip. Mindful always of what's going on out here, so we're not kind of bonking out, but trying to work those supporting muscles as well. That's it. And then circles in the other direction. You got it. Kick that left leg straight back behind you. Inhale. And when you exhale, step it to the outside of your left hand. Coming into lizard here, you can sink your hips. Walk your hands forward. Feel your shoulder blades tuck down into your back as you lift your chest. And breathe. Keep hugging in through that that inner left knee. One more breath. You got it. And you're going to plant your hands, shift your hips back, kick this left leg straight back behind you. Inhale, knee to nose as you exhale round. Inhale it back. Knee to nose, pull it in. Last one. Take it back. And when you exhale, you're going to curl it in and then step it forward, all the way up between your thumbs. Pop up onto your fingertips again for a low lunge. Try to make space. It's a little more difficult here because now you got a leg in the way. You're going to try to make some space in the front of your body. And then tuck your back toes under. Lift your back knee. Push through your right heel. Step it back. Downward facing dog. All right, and you take your gaze to your fingertips and tiptoe to the top of the mat. And when you get there, fold in your Uttanasana. Soften your knees if you need to. And then sweep your hands behind your low back, interlace your fingers. Feel your shoulder blades kind of shrug up toward your ears, and then try to draw them back and down as you pull your knuckles away from the crown of your head. and shake it out. You can even let your knuckles kind of sway a little bit, side to side. Work into the shoulders, into your back a bit. Yeah, and then release your hands. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale and fold. Press into your feet, come all the way up. Urdhva Hastasana, inhale, sweep it up. And when you exhale, you're just gonna slide your hands down through prayer. Samastitihi, hold a second here. Feel your feet underneath you. Breath moving through your body. And hopefully a little bit of energy now. Some of that stale stuff is kind of moving around. We're ready to move it out. Inhale, take it out and up. Exhale, you're gonna flow with your breath. Fold forward, Uttanasana. Inhale, halfway lift, lengthen. Exhale and fold. Fingertips to the mat, step your right leg back. Big step back, keep your back knee lifted as you inhale, get nice and long. Then exhale, step your left foot back to meet your right into plank. Inhale here. When you exhale, you're gonna lower down, knees, chest, chin, or chaturanga, baby cobra, or upward facing dog. And then pull it back, downward facing dog. Hips high. Take a moment here. Spread your fingers. Feel the mat underneath you as you grip the floor and hug those triceps in toward your ears. As you inhale, right leg's gonna lift, sweep it up. Exhale, step it forward, right up between those thumbs. Help it if you need to. Drop your back knee. Anjaneyasana, sweep out and reach up. Keep drawing your low belly in. Feel that extension from the front of your left thigh all the way up into your fingertips as you inhale. Exhale, take your hands to the floor. Left foot's gonna meet the right and fold. Halfway lift, inhale. And fold again. Press into your feet. Come on up, Urdhva Hastasana, inhale. And hands down through Samastitihi. We're gonna do the same thing on the left side. Smooth and easy. Inhale, out and up. Exhale and fold, Uttanasana. Ride that breath, inhale, fill as you lengthen your spine. Exhale and release, step your left foot back. Sink your hips, get nice and long here as you inhale. And strong as you exhale, step your right foot back to meet your left, plank. Deep breath here. Knees, chest, chin, or chaturanga, lower down. And then baby cobra, upward facing dog. And as you exhale, downward facing dog, pull it back. Float your left leg up on your inhale, and then gaze forward, step it up. Drop your back knee. Anjaneyasana. Inhale, reach out and up. Exhale, fingertips to the mat. Step it forward and fold. Halfway lift. And release. Press the floor away. Come out and up again, Urdhva Hastasana. And hands down through center, Samastitihi. We're gonna do another and just add a tiny bit. Inhale, reach out and up. And smooth exhale, fold over your legs. Halfway lift, feel your shoulder blades in your back. As you fold, step your right leg back. Press into your feet. Inhale, come up, crescent lunge. Start to sink your hips. Full extension all the way up through the sides of your body, through your palms into your fingertips. And then plant those hands, step it back into plank. And vinyasa how you want, all the way to the ground. And up. Curl your spine. And then pull your hips back. Downward facing dog. All right, right leg's gonna lift. Inhale. Exhale, step it forward. And drop the back knee. Anjaneyasana, inhale, reach it up. Press your palms overhead. As you exhale, slide your hands down through center. Full breath in here. And then take that left elbow to your right knee. Roll your shoulders back. And breathe. Try to lengthen through the top of your head. Inhale, back through center, reach up, Anjaneyasana. And then hands to the mat, step it forward. Uttanasana. Halfway lift. And fold. Press the floor away. Rise up. Urdhva Hastasana. And hands through prayer. Last bit. Inhale, reach it out and up. And fold. Dive forward. Halfway lift, lengthen. And as you fold, step your left leg back. Root down through your feet, scissor your inner thighs. Come on up, crescent lunge. Feel your weight root down. At the same time, you want to lengthen up. So there's this downward force, but also this upward force. Inhale. Exhale. Hands to the mat. Plank it. Deep breath here. And then lower it down. Inhale. Chest comes forward. Roll your shoulders back. Exhale. Downward facing dog. Take your left leg, float it up, and then step it up between your thumbs. Drop your back knee, Anjaneyasana. Keep softening through the tops of your shoulders. Scissor those inner thighs. Inhale. Press your palms overhead, and then slide your hands down through prayer. You're gonna lengthen again as you inhale, kind of fill up as much as you can. And then when you exhale, take this right elbow to your left knee and give yourself a nice deep twist here. Press the palms, roll your shoulder back. Inhale, reach it back up. Exhale, fingertips to the mat. Step your right foot up to meet your left. Halfway lift. And let it go. Press into your feet. Come all the way up. And bring your hands down through prayer. Okay, so we're gonna come back down to the ground. So come out and up. Let's just reach up and fold again. Keep moving with your breath. Staying with that connection. Inhale, lengthen. And then plant both of your hands and walk both feet back. Downward facing dog. Take a moment here in your down dog. Shake out your head. Let your hips sway a little bit. And then you're gonna lower your knees to the mat. Sweep your feet to one side and take a seat with your legs out in front. And for just a moment here, you're gonna take your right leg, sweep it open to the side, and take your left leg in for like a really wide Janu Shirshasana. You're gonna take your spine, lengthen it up, and when you exhale, just fold gently forward. And then start to walk your right arm either to the inside of your thigh here or to the top of your thigh or on a block, anything that feels good here. Gonna start to roll your left shoulder open so you could stack it on top of the right and then take your left arm and reach it up. And feel this whole left side body lengthen down into the ground as much as you can. Try to make some space through the left side. And then slowly you're gonna come on up, take your right hand across to that left knee and sweep your left hand behind you. Give yourself a little twist just to wring it out a little. And then back through center, we're just gonna switch. Hug that right foot in, left leg out. Inhale, lengthen, and exhale, slowly fold. Just straight forward over the legs. It feels kind of wonky. You want to try to keep your sitting bones rooted back, but it's asymmetrical, so the weight shift may be a little bit to the right here. Just try to keep things as square as you can. Then you're going to start to walk over to the left, to the inside or the top of the leg here. Start to roll this right shoulder open, making space through the collarbones, and then take your right hand and reach it up and stretch it over. All the while, keep extending energy through your left foot. You can take your gaze up or keep it down. Another deep breath into your side body. And then press into this left foot. Inhale, come on up. Take your right hand behind you. Left hand's gonna cross over to that right knee. Sit as tall as you can as you twist it out. And slowly bring yourself back through center. Gonna bring both feet in, lengthen up, and just fold. Let your chin drop to your chest and give your head a little shake. Walk your hands underneath, come on up, and you're just gonna switch. Cross of your legs, lengthen up, and same thing. Just coming out and over. One last little stretch into your hips. And walk your hands back underneath you. Slowly come on up. And now we're at our 20-minute mark. So if you want to lay down, if you've got some extra time, you can lay down, give yourself a good shavasana. If you're comfortable just sitting, then you can grab your blanket, take a moment here. Let your eyes slide closed. If you need to do a couple other small adjustments, and take a few breaths. Before you step off your mat into the rest of your day, settle back into that smooth, that refreshing breath. The one that helped you flow through your practice today. Finding length and space in your body. Let that breath bring length and space into your day. Bring your palms together into Anjali Mudra and bow your head and honor this time. I know how hard it is to get here, so give yourself a little pat on the back. And thank you for practicing with me today. I look forward to practicing with you again. And please remember to like, subscribe, comment, share, you know, all the good stuff. And there's some new videos up there that you may enjoy, or some oldies. Awesome. Have a great day, guys. Thank you so much. Namaste.